I mean, the other stuff of the day we just haven't gotten to. Let me just do this in a matter of 3 minutes. Guys, this latest Michigan thing, I almost have to laugh because I can't be upset anymore because it's reached theater of the absurd. The idea that Connor Stalions was dressed as Groucho Marx on the sidelines at the Michigan State CMU game is just unbelievable. And before you call up and tell me it's not him, it's him. I mean, for one thing, CMU's an Adidas school. That kid was rocking Nikes. Hey, for another thing, here's an idea. It's him. It's him.
Oh, well, how about this? CMU could just put an end to all of this and say, nope, that's not him. That's Jeff Peterson, right, and he's our grad assistant.
No, it was Connor Stalions. Now, all I'll tell you is this. I've said from the beginning, I don't think anything's going to happen to you this year. Should it? I don't even want to go there because there's no point. The NCAA is Loserville. The Big Ten is straight cowardice. And the CFP, bunch of greedy pigs.
They said they're only going to deal with what happens on the field.
Right. They'll let you play. So that's fine. Go play, go win, and if they vacate it, well, you got your memories. The point I'm making is we have reached a phase where Connor Stalions was in person, not in the stands, but on an opposing sideline scouting Michigan State. I mean, he's dressed as Bobby Valentine.
Wearing a Halloween outfit.
Right. So I don't even know what to say because, frankly, people, you could have video of Jim Harbaugh like assassinating John F. Kennedy, and you wouldn't believe it. I could show you the video. You wouldn't believe it.
Footage is too grainy.
Well, he didn't know Stalions was. It doesn't matter. The bylaws say it doesn't matter. Well, Stalions is a psychopath. Doesn't matter. Who hired him? Who vetted him? He was on your staff with direct access to Harbaugh, direct access to Sharon Moore, direct access to Minner. But I'm not upset about it because I can't be anymore. Because I live in the real world and I understand what's happening. They ain't going to do nothing to you because of the money, but it don't mean anyone has to respect you, and that's where we're at.
Mike, I thought it was a fake. I thought it was somebody sending me like a Halloween costume, like, oh, look at this guy. He was dressed as Connor Stalions. Like, no, it's real. Like, that's not
It's
real.
The height of absurdity. But we've reached a point where you defeat every talking point and they create new ones, and you don't get anywhere. And in the end, what's the point? Nothing's going to happen. So now they go play their games, and it is what it is. Mm-hmm. And frankly,
and we all just act like it
if
didn't
I had,
happen.
I will tell you this. Since David makes a bunch of deals with God that we're not able to find out, let me make a deal with God. I am willing to have Michigan win a national title, vacated or otherwise, if it lands me Urban Meyer. Okay? You guys win the Natty, I get Urban.
See, and I think it goes
That's
the other way.
That's a deal with Satan. Can I do that deal?
I think that the Big Ten and NCAA has made another deal. They would rather have Ohio State or Penn State or heck Purdue, somebody beat Michigan and take us off the hook, so we don't have to go ahead and make this decision. You lost, and then at that point, if Michigan loses, that's when the hammer comes.
And just
down.
understand, it's not avoidance, guys. I just don't know what you want me to do. Like, I'm not going to sit here yelling and screaming about what should happen in some self-righteous manner. We all know what should happen. But I choose to live in the real world. And the real world is nothing's happening right now. The NCAA doesn't work fast enough. The Big Ten doesn't have the balls. And the CFP are a collection of scumbags. So that don't mean nothing to me. Eventually, I think you'll get your comeuppance, and it may or may not matter to you. I think in the meantime, you'll sign your coach. There'll be heavy provisions in the contract that if we end up on probation, you're in big trouble. Why you would be so in a rush to sign him? The NFL doesn't want him.
No, because you have to show that you're unified. And that's what I said yesterday. Michigan, the thing that I like about Michigan, they don't care.
No.
And signing him right now tells me we're untouchable. We don't care. As you said, if we find out later that there's something else, we could always say, well, we didn't know.
If they were 5-3, he'd be suspended the rest of the year.
Oh, absolutely.
So, look, we're not avoiding it. I'm just shooting you straight. I don't have it in me to care. We all know what they did.
No, but you know what they're doing? They're doing exactly what we wanted to see the Lions do. They know the window is now, so screw it. We got to win. At all costs, we got to push all the right buttons. And that's what they're doing. We'll worry about next year. I'm
more than willing to have my rival win it all if it lands me a conversation-changing, paradigm-shifting coach.
So
Now, we'll save that for later in the week.
Soul?
What'd you say, buddy?
You're gonna sell your soul?
Okay, I really don't like how you said that, David.
Well, I offered my soul
Rico.
to your church, and you didn't want it.
I really don't like how that. So are you saying you'll sell your soul?
Right, I offered it to
Got
you.
this contract for you, Mike.
Right, we talked about like you could save a soul, but you're not a real preacher anymore.
Yeah,
you're
David,
selfish.
You did pass. You passed.
You're a feature, a fake preacher. You're like, you know what? I may as well have Dionne Warwick producing my show.
Oh, stop
Yeah,
it.
why don't you start a prayer network? That's how real you are.
All right.
I offered to become like a bishop at your church.
Next
I was
thing
going to
you
be a
know-
major donor.
Next thing you know, Dave is going to be selling holy water on Channel 20.
That's
Dionne
right.
Warwick. D-E-O-N.
Hey, David.
D-E-O-N, Dionne.
Get some of this David Hull water.
Get some of these Greater Life prayer beads.
Stop it.
We got Greater Life biscuits.
But yeah, I'd co-sign Michigan winning it all if I got Urban. That's fine by me.
So yeah, the NCAA can't
Hell, I got
do anything.
a 50-50 shot that title will get vacated anyways. I just want my coach.
Yeah. But the NCAA has a 90-day window, so even if they can't, Michigan gets a chance to respond, so nothing's going to happen. The Big Ten is toothless.
I bet the Big Ten's a joke. This
they-
Terry Petiti, I can't believe.
They've been told to say nothing. Just whistle past it. And
Oh, you're talking
just wait to
BTN
see-
again?
Yeah, just wait to see what
Oh,
happens.
the BTN's a joke. It's Kremlin news.
And then, yeah, it's college football playoff. They're saying, well, we only care about what's on the field. And, oh, by the way, one of the committee members happens to know firsthand what's going on, and he's still there, and that's Ward Manuel.
Okay, good.